Hello and welcome to Demo Reel. As always, I'm your host Nearphotison, and we are on the Xbox 360 this week, opening up with a trailer, looks like, of some sort, but let's go ahead and skip this. It'll be playing in the menu anyway while we go ahead and look at what all we've got this week. So under playable demos, we have 3 here. MLB 2K7, which speaks for itself. Star Trek Legacy, which could be interesting. I don't know about this specific Star Trek game, but I like Star Trek. And then Winning 11 PES 2007, which is, I assume, a soccer game. I think that's what the Winning 11 series is. I don't remember. We've played it before anyway. Under Xbox Live Arcade here, we have Alien Hominid HD, Castlevania SOTN, which I think is Sonata of the Night. Is that what it is? Symphony of the Night, that's right. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Worms. So these all 4 sound like they can be pretty fun here. Interestingly enough, there's a couple of commercials on here. I always think it's funny when you get like Progressive Insurance's Stride Gum on these discs, and there's even a survey for Stride Gum, so if you have an opinion on that, this is a place to go. But anyway, let's go into MLB 2K7. Step up to the plate in true next-gen style, dazzling graphics, fine-tuned throwing mechanics, and a brand new presentation system make MLB 2K7 the hottest baseball game available. Alright then, we're going in. And I don't know if we've played this specific year. It's something that I always wonder every time we go into the baseball games or any sports games, really. Just because I have a hard time telling them apart. I know there's been occasions where we've played the same sports game more than once. I just don't know how often it is. Like, this looks kind of familiar, but I don't know. We'll be the Cardinals. Sure, my grandma likes the Cardinals, so we can be them. I don't know what I'm selecting here. Do I want the inside edge? Purchasing a oh, no thanks. We've played another game with that, where you can like purchase tips. I don't know if it was this. I remember being asked that before going to a game before. I wouldn't know how to use it.
There is nothing like a Game 7 in the playoffs, and we are about to switch things over. Game 7 of the 2006 NLCS here at 2K Sports, and this one is still anyone's game.
It's all tied up at 1-1. It's been all about the pitching as Jeff Suppan and Oliver Perez have just been lights out from the second inning on. Perez is out of the game now as the Mets will turn to Chad Bradford to start the 7th inning.
And boy, we are still trying to catch our breath from the catch Andy Chavez made back in the top of the 6th inning. This would be a very different situation if he hadn't robbed Scott Rowland of a 2-run home run with that over-the-wall catch.
Well, Jeannie, that kept things all tied up for the Mets as they look to spot another goose egg out on the scoreboard. Yadier Molina will be the leadoff hitter in the top of the 7th.
And it's time to send you out for the call.
I pressed A and it moved me to another location. Okay. I don't know if I actually skipped anything or if it was just coincidental timing. We've just been looking at that blimp forever. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so this, I don't know how this one swings. We're going to have to figure out how to swing the bat, first of all. Well, it's not... okay, so I know how to bunt. It's not really helpful. Wait, what's happening? Was I running? Why was I running? I didn't hit the ball. I don't know. Gotta learn how to hit like... Okay, so wait, yeah, it is the swing... Oh, it's the right stick. Okay. I don't know why I was trying to use the left stick. There we go. Okay, I missed. That's alright. Get back on your plate, man. Quit wasting time. So, actually, we might have played this game, like, recently. This specific one. It all feels super familiar. The only thing that doesn't add up in my mind is the teams. But, like, the batting system, the really long commentary intro... it's also possible that we played like 2006 or 2008, or 2K6 or 2K8, and I just, oh, come on. And, but like, there's just very little difference between them. I've come to expect that from Take-Two since they took over wrestling games, which is the only games that this company makes that I've played, and that's more recently than this, but I've come to expect pretty very little change between the years, other than like roster upgrades and adding like 1 or 2 pretty pointless features. Like, I don't remember looking at people in the stands and like walking around the walking around the stadium and stuff like that. So like that could be something they added this year, and then the one we played before they didn't have. I don't know. I'm speculating. Like it'd be easy to go look if you're anybody else. And, but yeah, I'm having a hard time hitting these. I remember getting when we had this same right analog stick batting situation before, being able to hit it fairly well. Like I wasn't great at it or anything, but I was usually able to at least hit it once. Yeah, like looking at the crowd here like this, I don't remember doing this either. They do all seem to be different models. Oh, are we pitching now? Okay, hold on. How do I...
First pitch, here it comes.
I'm just trying something. It didn't seem to work, but I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Okay, so this one... Alright, in this one, it is a button press to a diamond. So remember, the one I was talking about, I was having a really hard time getting people out because they, instead of making it so you just press a button to throw, you had to like, aim it with the analog stick or something stupid like that. But, oh, come on. God, this is tedious. I hate baseball games so much. I just never have fun playing them. Even when they go over the top, it's just never fun. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I guess I got somebody out. I thought it was automatically out if I caught it. It didn't hit the ground, did it? Maybe I missed something. I don't know. Tried to give me a tip there, but I don't care. Come on, there we go. Yeah, see, that time it was out. I don't know. Okay. I don't think we're gonna play this very long though. I'm already like tired of this game. Probably because it felt like we played it pretty recently. Yeah, that one's out. Oh no, he got a home run. Look at him running. Okay. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just not in a good mood for baseball right now. I don't know what it is. Like I'm getting frustrated with this way sooner than I usually would. Part of it's just this game. Like these later baseball games, when you're talking about like Xbox 360 games and these like 2K games, are so fucking tedious. Like everybody moves slowly. Every action takes like a minute to do because they have to show all these extra animations, and I guess they're meant to be more immersive, but really just like look how slow everything is in this game. It feels like we've only been playing for a couple of minutes, but it feels like we've been playing for 10 or 20 to me. But I know that's not true. It's just how it feels because everything takes way longer than it has to. The characters, like running to catch these balls takes for fucking ever. I don't know why. Like we played like PlayStation 1 games that were baseball games that didn't feel this slow and choppy. Or choppy might not be the right word, but the point is they didn't feel this slow and tedious. They were faster paced. A lot more was happening. And like I don't know. I think in an effort to be more realistic, he hit me, okay. In an effort to be more realistic, they just sucked all the potential for fun out of it. I don't know what I was arguing there. I got some kind of coach thing, but why would I argue kid taking a base? It's the only way I'm ever going to fucking get onto a base. Like, look at this. Look at this swing. It'd be nice if I could hit it like once. At least I can skip the extra animations. Like, was he trying to steal? Okay.
Over to first, a dive, but he's back in easily.
I don't know why he's. I'm not telling him to do that.
Now a throw over, and he dives.
Why does this keep happening? I just want to hit the fucking ball.
He throws,
and I can't. But okay. At least I can skip these little animations of them being upset about not hitting it, though. That's good. Because I get tired of watching it. But you know, I don't care. Let's go ahead and quit and move on. I'm like really tired of this, and we'll play something a little bit more fun here, and hopefully get the baseball taste out of my mouth because I do not like this at all. Our next game here is Star Trek Legacy. Command a fleet of massive warships spanning the entire Star Trek universe. In this playable demo, engage! And we shall. And while I wouldn't go so far as to call myself a Trekkie, I do like Star Trek a lot. I watched the original series front to back when I was a kid. They used to air marathons on Sci-Fi, and my dad was a big fan, so I watched it that way. And then when I got older, I've seen bits and pieces of, I think, every major Star Trek series. Like, I watched Enterprise when it was airing, but I wasn't really a fan. I've also seen a good portion of Voyager, Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, of course. I'm going to go ahead and press start here. Get in. We got a little bit of a epic space sweep there on the menu. It looked pretty cool, but we're going to go ahead and do a skirmish, I guess. So it sounds like this is a strategy game or like an RTS game, which is you know, fine. It's not my genre, but let's see. Where's my cursor? I can't tell what I'm selecting. I hear noises. Wait. Now, okay, they just weren't loaded yet. Okay, wow, it's taking everything a little while to load here. So we'll just go ahead and engage with the default settings. Looks like we're in the original series. It's cool you get to select your era. I like that. I was gonna ask which Star Trek it was based on, but apparently you can choose. If I wish I'd noticed that a little bit sooner. I would have looked through and seen exactly which ones were available. But at the very least, it has the original series, and I assume Next Generation, and probably all of them are out at this time. I would assume, but I don't know. It looks like I'm trying to get a general sense of the controls here. I'm going to forget them pretty quickly, but because I can never learn controls by looking at these control screens. But hopefully we'll be okay. It looks like, okay, we've got photons and phasers we can fire, and all kinds of good stuff. Since it's taking a while to load, I'm just going to skip ahead to the game here. Okay. Alright, for a second I thought it was still on the loading screen because the bar hadn't moved at all. That was just a new loading image, but... Okay, so we got a shipyard here. Let's see. We can, Whoa, okay. So yeah, pressing Y warps us pretty far there. Hold on. Can I just hold it for a while? No, it's just like a little boost. Okay. I'm just kind of looking around trying to see what we're supposed to be doing here. So there's, enemy ships up ahead. It's just, I can't tell what I'm supposed to be firing at and what I'm not. I also don't seem to be able to fire my phasers. I'm clicking the button and I don't see anything. Wait, hold on. I can lock onto this, but I don't know. I can't seem to fire anything. I assume that's what I'm supposed to be doing. This feels a lot like, what was it, Colony Wars we played last week? Like a slightly spiffier version of that game. But so far I feel like a dead fish here. Let's see. Well, I'm not sure. Wait, oh, I'm being attacked. Something shot me. Oh yeah, that looks, what is that, a Klingon ship? No. It looks like, Romulan maybe. I don't know, I'm not an expert on the ship designs and stuff. I said I watched most of the series, but, I'm not the type of nerd that gets into, like, ship designs and things like that.
Our shields are low, Captain.
Why can I not seem to fire, though? I can do these little jumps, and that's the only thing I can get my ship to do.
Weapon system damaged. Captain, hull integrity is severely compromised.
Yeah, we're pretty hurt now. I don't know
Captain, they've taken
why. Okay. It's just frustrating
engaging warp drive.
that I can't, like,
Entered the nebula, Captain.
fire anything. Come on. Well, I can see my... Hold on. Can we repair the hull here? Alright, okay, so now there should be people repairing the hull and repairing our weapons. But, like, I don't know, I feel like I don't understand how the flight works here. Like, we kind of drift aimlessly Like, I can point us in certain directions, but I can't, like... That's the only type of real movement I can do is the warp, that I've been able to find. And I made a special point of remembering how to fire the weapons, and it's been completely useless to me. So I guess, man, and that, we go flying for a while off that warp, too. Like, we go from one end of the mission area to the other. But yeah, right now I'm just mostly finding this frustrating. Largely just my own fault. Obviously, I misunderstood something that the directions were telling me earlier. So we're still repairing the hole, it looks like. Like, do I have to be locked on to them to fire? They seem to have no problems firing at us. Oh, there we go, flying way too far again. Until I hit the wall at the end of this. I feel useless in this game. Like, I don't know. Space battles aren't really what I want out of a Star Trek game anyway. Like, my favorite Star Trek game was an old 2D point-and-click adventure game that it's a lot more fun because it felt more like the series. Because, like, space battles isn't what Star Trek's about. Maybe some of the movies, but, like, not the series. The space battles were there only when they served the plot. That's not what the show was about, though. It wasn't about... Okay. Well, we won thanks to the AI. All I did was bounce around back and forth. I didn't do anything. Like, I guess I didn't die. But, okay. I think I'm ready to move on, though. That wasn't fun. It would be more fun if I knew how to play it or had more experience with it. Or understood it better. But just being thrown in there like that and not being able to fire my weapon at all for some reason, I don't know why. Just kind of took any potential for fun out of it. But there you go. 40 years of Star Trek in one game. So yeah, it looks like it probably had everything up to the point that this game was made. Epic real-time Starfleet command, intense online multiplayer for up to 4 players and 16 ships. Legacy manages to capture the epic feel of Star Trek combat, best space combat in ages. Again though, like, when I play Star Trek, it's not for combat. That's not really what I want. Like, there can be combat, but it shouldn't be the whole game. Our next game here is Winning 11, just a Winning 11, the world's best-selling soccer video game. It's Xbox 360, and we couldn't be more pleased with the results. Play this demo and see for yourself. So we will. It feels like I've seen Winning 11 crop up a lot on these demo discs. I don't know how many of the times I've seen it, it's ended up in an episode, or how many of it is just on discs I have but haven't played yet. But yeah, it's a soccer thing. I assume it's like some kind of big soccer tournament, and then there's just been a lot of different games based on it. I don't think it's necessarily like a franchise series. Must be Czech. I can't pronounce that right. I have a hard time with the CZ there, but Czech. It's Czech, right? Yeah. Italy. Okay. I'm just choosing random countries. Yeah, none of this is important to me right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into our game here. Yeah, whatever the default settings are fine. We'll just go in, we'll play some Pro Evolution Soccer, and then we can move on to the arcade games, the Xbox Live arcade games on the disc that I'm actually looking forward to a lot more than this or the baseball game earlier. But yeah, soccer games usually though are pretty fun. I don't have anything against them. I enjoy them more than I do like the baseball games. Any of the faster paced sports games tend to be more fun. So I don't begrudge playing the soccer game here. I'm just not like psyched for it or anything. I don't expect it to have a whole lot to offer beyond the typical soccer experience. You know, I don't feel like sports games are different enough to warrant a whole lot of analysis here. But so was that guy on our team? Should I be kicking it this way? Well, no, he automatically kicked it over there. Wait, wow, that had some arc on it. That, like, not the type of arc you usually expect to get from a kick. But I guess we are going this way. It just looked like the goalie on that side had our shirt on it, so I assumed it was our goal. But no, looking at the dots, I guess. Are we the red dots? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. I know that I'm the guy with the 1 over his head. That's all I know. I'm the 1. Just the 1. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's our team's goal there, and I need to take it this way, based on the way things have been going. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this. Usually it's very easy for me to tell which way I want the ball to go. I don't remember having that trouble too much before, but there, I just kicked it really far for no reason. Okay, something happened. Did I break a rule? I don't know. Or did time just pass a certain point? I don't know. But yeah, so this is winning 11, whichever words were after winning 11 on the title. I couldn't read it on the screen because it moved, and then I didn't pay attention when he showed it later. But this is what it's like. This is it. It doesn't seem to have any like a specialty to it other than just being a soccer game. Like, it might be that it's like a more, I don't know, realistic physics or something like that. The kind of thing I don't usually pay attention to in sports games. But as far as like visual presentation, as far as gameplay, it feels exactly like the soccer games we've played on the PS1. Like it's like the graphics are better, but it's the same type of camera. Honestly, on these ones, we're far enough away that it feels pretty similar graphics-wise anyway, because it's so pulled back that the character models looking nice doesn't really make any difference. But you know, that's it. I'm trying really hard to think of things to say about it beyond that, but yeah, it's just a soccer game. It seems like a fine soccer game, and I'm sure like people who really like soccer games would probably have fun playing it. Like, it's just I just know that I'm going to have forgotten about it by the time we're playing the next game on this disc. It's just not going to leave an impression. But like I said, it seems like a fine installment for this franchise. Like the replays are kind of fun, and like, I don't know, it does feel a bit immersive. Oh look, I like being able to like control the replays like right now. That's pretty cool. I can switch which player I'm focused on, I guess. Oh hey, now the player models matter. Look at this guy. And we got some good headbutt action going there. This part, actually, I like this part a lot. This is a lot of fun. I take back everything I said. This game's awesome. I don't know why I like messing with the replay stuff, but I feel like we've done nothing in this game, so I'm hesitant to be like, well, let's call it quits now, because it feels like we haven't done anything. But I just can't imagine that there's going to be a whole lot that I'm going to have fun with or have to say. There's a counter now. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what that number meant. But yeah, something happened again. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and quit, I think. It's doing another replay here. I'm just gonna skip through it. I'm trying really hard to think of more things we can do here, but like, we've played so many sports games and we've played a lot of soccer games, and at this point I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not doing anything while we're playing this. Probably because I'm really not, but yeah, it's showing lots of replays here. And I like this music. It sounds like the menu music you'd hear on the old PS1 demo discs. Like, it's the music you'd hear while you were picking which game you wanted to play. It's fun stuff. There's a lot of this replay stuff. Do I have to press? I guess I have to press start. I've been pressing A. There we go. I don't want to do the second half. Yeah, that is a good stopping point. I was just gonna say.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Oh. Ah! Okay, there go my powers. He took them. Okay. So now I'm not as strong, right?